Mom's ready to go. Let's get our scoots in and let's go to the flea market.
I'm looking for? I'm looking for Transformers and Power Rangers.
Transformers and Power Rangers, got it.
I need.
You're stamped. You're ready to go. First purchase of the day acquired. Looks like you just went to the Lego store.
Yeah, the yellow.
That's what we're looking for today too, Clark, man. Lego.
Yeah.
We'll find that. Yeah, look at all the Star Wars.
Look at that, Dad.
That's pretty cool.
See?
I got some Lego stuff.
Some more Lego stuff down there.
We'll take a gander at that $5 minifigs in here. And we got some Batman.
I found another one.
More Batman.
Wonder if that kid's still around.
Loveland.
That was so long ago.
$5.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna snag that. Yeah. This is brickitect over here saying I got ripped off on $5 on this. I don't think so. That's 4 minifigs.
I didn't say you got ripped off. I just said.
She was
oh,
shocked.
that's $5.
Yeah, it's $5. Clark, you got a Transformer, of course. And I scored these guys. I'm excited about this because that's some vintage, my childhood Lego. And then we got the Flash, which I need.
There's whoopie pies.
Oh boy, do they have peanut butter?
Oh yeah.
I need that in my life.
We got mocha.
The guy said there's Lego over here. I don't know. That doesn't look like Lego to me. Lego spotting again. $18. Woo. Yeah.
We got this dude.
That's a little.
We have this guy right here
The
too.
other dude was doing bags like this for like $3 a piece, maybe like $6 for the size. Okay. Sorry, Marshall, we're gonna leave you and the Legos behind. We've now teleported back to the brickitect studio, and we're home with my minifigs from the flea market. And I thought I would crack into these guys and show them off to you in a little more detail. If I can get into the bag. Step 1, open that up. And everyone comes out. I like the way they did this. Everybody's kind of in their own individual spot there. They got staples in there, which keeps them nice and secure and upright. So when you're browsing there, it's easy to find them. Pretty cool. But I'll show you the reason that I got this, first and foremost, was for this guy right here. We've got the Flash, and I did a little bit of research on this on the way home, and it turns out that this Flash is from 2014, and it was in the Batman Riddler Chase set, I think is where this is probably from. And the cool thing about this, you guys saw that I paid $5 for this whole bag. This guy goes for about $5 on Bricklink, which is pretty awesome. So I pretty much made my money back off of that, and had he not been in there, I probably wouldn't have bought this, but I'm glad that he was because I don't have any Flash minifigs. His face is kind of disturbing a little bit. Let's see if we can get the focus on that. Yeah, that's a little disturbing, but once you put his helmet on, it's not nearly as bad. Here's what he looks like from the back. He's got back printing as well. We got ourselves a bit of a minifig Monday here, it seems. But I do like the way that he looks, and for me, paying $5, that was pretty much worth the price of admission. I probably would have done $3 on this by himself, but we do have 3 other guys here as well. And I'll show you, I guess, the other one that kind of means a lot to me, and that was this guy. He's got very loose legs. That is, it's a little disturbing. You don't want your minifig's legs to do that. This also has a very unique helmet on. I'd have to check my sources, but I don't think that is stock to the future online. But underneath there, we got this dude's face. Look at this guy. He's very angry. He's like, what am I exactly? I'm a mixed match of old parts. But I like this because this reminds me of my childhood. One of my first Lego minifigs that I remember having was a Futuron. And I think they were out in, well, I'm going to date myself here. I think like 87 to 1990, somewhere in that range. Some of you Lego historians can probably correct me on that if I'm wrong. But I thought this guy was pretty cool. I obviously couldn't tell that his legs were that loose, but I probably should have assumed, assuming that he's a little bit older. But they're just some blue pants that I can't actually take off if I want to. Although they are like, they're this unique faded blue color that I don't know if I'm going to be able to replicate. So we might just leave those on there. I can't really get a price for this guy. You can see he's a little dirty on there on the back, but I can't really get a price for him because he's not complete. He would typically have a blue helmet as well, and sometimes they even have like a little pack on their back there too. So I don't know what he's going for. I'm looking at him as like just like a bonus one that was thrown in, but it kind of drew me in with the vintage styling there. Let's see if we can even get him to stand up in the background here, being that his legs are so loose. I don't think he's going to. He did. Anyways, next one we got here is Spider-Man, and I was enjoying this one too. I was like, okay, we got Flash and we got Spider-Man. I know the Marvel detectors and DC detectors are triggered that they were in the same container together, but I was like, yeah, I like this Spider-Man. And I wasn't sure if I had him or not. I didn't think that I did, but when I came home and did a little bit of researchification on this, it turns out that you can actually get this Spider-Man in the ATM heist battle. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but it's one that Clark and I built. It's the one that has the Captain America and Hulk criminals. They have the masks on, and I thought that was a really awesome set. But he's apparently in there, so I do have this already. But this one goes for about $4. Just looking at Bricklink prices, he goes for about $4 as well. So I was like, you know what? Between the Flash and Spidey here, we got $9 of value out of this, according to Bricklink prices. We got about $9 value, and I only paid $5, so we're still good. But we do have one last guy here, and this one is kind of just like a, meh, you know, thanks for throwing him in, but I wasn't too excited about it. This is a Hydra agent. I think what was his name? I looked it up earlier. Let me see here. He's a Hydra henchman, and this is from, I want to say, like 2015. And this guy, he doesn't really go for much. Not many people are out there actively seeking out Hydra henchmen, believe it or not, and he only goes for about $1, but we do have him nonetheless. And if you want to see what his printing looks like, I'm trying to get the focus there for you guys. There's the back. He's got some back printing as well. So Age of Ultron, I believe, is what this is from. So we got those 4 guys there. I think I did okay for myself. There wasn't much to choose from there at the flea market in terms of Lego. You guys saw that one person was selling them for insane amounts of money, at least in my opinion. God, this guy just needs to sit down. We'll bring you down here so you can see him a little bit better. There we go. But anyways, I was saying that there were some very reasonable prices with the guy that I bought these from. I thought they were very fair, paying $5 for 4 minifigs. He had some other packs there too that I probably regret not buying. And then he had a whole bin down below of miscellaneous bags. It looks like he kind of bought like a tote of Lego, and then he just kind of started breaking it down into smaller bags, and he took the minifigs and did something similar to that. And his prices were really reasonable there, and I should have looked around more, but I'm kind of at the place where I really don't need any more pieces, and I didn't really want to spend a lot of time looking around there because we were kind of moving on. So I left most of that behind, except for these guys, of course. But then later in the day, I didn't realize how good I had it until later in the day when we saw the $18 bags that you saw in the little clips before this, and I was just like, whoa, that's expensive. But the thing is, people will pay that. Even at flea market, like when you think about a Lego set, a $20 Lego set, for example, you see a big bag like that stuffed with Lego pieces with a couple minifigs, it's not too terrible. I guess I kind of go into these flea markets expecting like yard sale prices. I expect people to pretty much be giving stuff away. And some of these people are actively trying to make a profit from this and make a business out of it. So I have no qualms with that. It's just I'm not the buyer for that. Maybe some of you guys would have snagged those $18 bags. Most of you would probably be like, nah, that was smart pass. But I'm curious to see what you think about my little score here. I think I did okay. Again, just for the Flash, I would have done $3. And Spidey, I probably would have done 2, maybe 3 if I would have not known that I didn't have it, if that makes any sense. If I didn't have it, but I do. So I now have 2 Spideys, and I think I have a bunch of other ones as well, but none that are the dark blue like this one is from, I think it's Spider-Man Homecoming. God, I've never gotten this detailed in a Lego video before, and I already feel the comments coming after me right now, attacking me for my my insufficient knowledge of Lego minifigs. But I'm doing my best here, and I hope you're doing your best out there too. I hope you enjoyed the little minifig Monday that we have going on here. I'm thinking about making it a little thing, bringing it back a little bit. I've got a couple single pack minifigs that I can share with you guys, or minifingers, if you will. I stopped saying minifingers a while back because people are just the comments, endless comments. I just got tired of it, so I just say minifigs now. And Clark just says sig figs, so it works for me. But that's what I got at the flea market. Not a massive haul. It was nice to kind of get out a little bit, considering that I haven't been in any yard sales this year, which just brings me all kinds of sadness, because I just love that so much. It's one of my favorite parts of Lego collecting is finding deals and getting the stuff on the cheap. But we got a little something here, and I've got a lot of stuff sitting on my shelf still to build. So stay tuned for that. I finished something this weekend that I'll be sharing with you. If you're on Brickitect Live, you would have seen that, but I'll share that with you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a glorious rest of your day. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video and listen to me talk and checking out these dangly legs here. This is just getting weird. Anyways, guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.